I think when we first started it, it started as a very small idea with Harry and I scratching our heads going, how can we do something that's going to help us in the future?
That morning, the sun shone softly through the old windows of Windsor Castle. It was 9:11 a.m. when whispers began to spread through the halls, shared by staff who had kept secrets for years. Something felt different today. The castle seemed to hold its breath, waiting for history to change. Catherine, Princess of Wales, has a talent for surprising everyone. For months, the world buzzed with rumors, tabloids filled with wild guesses. Social media overflowed, and reporters constantly asked, "What if?" But the palace remained quiet, maintaining the royal family's privacy until this morning, when everything changed dramatically. William paced in his private study, tapping his fingers on the mahogany desk that belonged to his grandmother. The call they were about to make was important, linking 1,000 years of monarchy to the future. He remembered how his mom, Diana, handled challenges with grace. He thought of his dad, now King Charles, and the attention that comes with every public statement. Mostly, he thought of Kate and their children, the family they had worked hard to build. Deciding to have a fourth child was not an easy choice. After Louis was born in 2018, many believed they were done. 3 children seemed like the perfect number: George, the future king, Charlotte with her big smiles, and Louis, known for his funny faces. The Wales family looked complete. But as Kate often said in their private talks, life doesn't always go as planned. News of the pregnancy came as a surprise, even to some royals. Kate waited to announce it until she was certain. She had faced challenges before. After her difficult pregnancy with Louis, which caused harsh rumors about her health and marriage, the press was relentless, but Kate persevered, as she always does. She learned from past experiences. Diana's life was often scrutinized, and the Queen faced public duties for 70 years despite personal losses. Kate combined these lessons into her own approach, putting her children first while also fulfilling royal responsibilities. The delivery was kept very private, a rarity in today's social media-driven world. They chose Linda Wing, as tradition dictates, but without any fuss. There were no crowds of photographers or reports about labor, just a brief statement. Both mom and the baby girl were doing well. The family welcomed a second princess, but the name was a closely guarded secret. Now, in those historic rooms, William and Kate prepared to share the news. The PR team was ready. Statements were reviewed repeatedly for accuracy. This was not just baby news, it was an important announcement about the monarchy's future. They spent weeks deciding on a name, consulting with Charles and other advisors. They considered public opinion and family history, ruling out some names for being too dramatic or too plain. Their final choice honored the past while looking to the future. The names that built an empire. The weight of royal naming. Royal names are important and often have deep meaning. When the Windsors choose a name, it's a big deal. Each name reflects values, goals, and sometimes political messages. For example, Elizabeth Alexandra Mary, born in 1926, became the longest reigning queen, linking her to powerful ancestors. Similarly, Charles Philip Arthur George carried names that honored royal history and the hopes of a nation after the war. Over time, naming traditions have changed, influenced by politics, religion, family ties, and public opinion. In the past, names often honored past kings and queens, or helped forge royal alliances. We frequently saw names like Mary, Elizabeth, James, and Charles repeating like a family playlist. The 1900s brought new ideas and shifts to these traditions. Diana changed the naming game for her sons. William Arthur Philip Louis replaced the old German influence with more classic English names, signaling a return to tradition. Harry's name, Henry Charles Albert David, made Harry more relatable, showing a desire for a normal childhood. William and Kate continued this trend. They named their son George Alexander Louis, honoring the king while adding a modern twist with Alexander. Charlotte Elizabeth Diana honored both the Queen and Diana, marking the first official recognition of William's mother after her passing. Louis Arthur Charles included nods to family heritage and stories like that of King Arthur. Many people, including historians and bloggers, analyze royal names deeply. They speculate about names like Mary and Alice versus trendier names like Grace and Ivy. The public cares about these choices as they represent the future of the monarchy. There is a lot of pressure. A trendy name might upset traditionalists, while an old-fashioned name could seem out of touch. Favoritism toward one side of the family could create drama, and every potential choice is carefully considered. William researched extensively, looking through family trees and old documents. He consulted historians and experts about what names work best. Kate took a hands-on approach, focusing on how names play out in everyday life, considering if they would be fun for their kids and easy to use. They also considered a global perspective. The monarchy is no longer just about ruling an empire. It now represents the Commonwealth across 56 countries. A name needs to be easy to say in different languages and culturally appropriate. William and Kate often disagreed on name choices, and family members had their preferences too. Charles leaned toward traditional names, while Camilla suggested more modern options. Despite some family tensions, Harry shared a name idea that held special meaning for him. Anne, on her part, stuck with the classic name Anne and knew she would face some criticism. The late Queen set high standards with her children's names, blending duty with personal touch. She understood that names influence people's lives. William and Kate studied her successful choices closely, using them as a guide for their own decisions. The revelation: Rose Alice Diana, a name with layers of meaning. At 2 p.m. sharp, the Palace Press Office released a statement announcing the birth of the Prince and Princess of Wales's daughter, named Rose Alice Diana. This has sparked conversations and media coverage for weeks. The name Rose is significant. It connects to English history with the Tudor Rose, symbolizing peace. It also honors Kate's grandmother, Rose Aitchison, who had a strong influence on her life. Rose also links to notable women in the royal family. Rose Gilman was a key figure during World War II, and Rose Windsor is a beloved family member known for her grace. The name strikes a balance between tradition and freshness, which William and Kate aimed for while avoiding any negative associations. The first middle name, Alice, pays tribute to Prince Philip's mother, Princess Alice of Battenberg. She was deaf but learned to read lips in multiple languages and helped Jewish families during World War II by hiding them in her home. She also dedicated her later life to charity. This name reflects strength and kindness, qualities William and Kate want to pass on to their children. Alice also connects to Queen Victoria's daughter, Alice Maud Mary, who was a pioneer for women's rights. This name hints that the new princess might follow in the footsteps of strong women in her lineage. The second middle name, Diana, is a heartfelt choice. William had already included it in Charlotte's name, and using it again shows his desire to keep his mother's memory alive. Diana remains a significant figure, known for her style, her struggles, and her efforts to change royal traditions. Naming their daughter Rose Alice Diana ensures she carries on that legacy. The announcement generated significant buzz on social media, with people sharing their reactions and opinions. The name Rose quickly became popular, leading to increased orders for flowers and searches for baby names. It has a sense of relevance and connection to roots. Reporters eagerly covered the announcement, analyzing every detail. Some praised the name for balancing history and modernity, while others criticized it for being too safe. A few felt it reflected outdated privilege. On the family side, the reactions were quieter, but meaningful. Charles expressed joy at how the name ties the family together. Camilla was seen smiling outside Clarence's house, though she didn't share any details. Harry and Meghan sent a private note of congratulations, marking a rare moment of family warmth. Anne commented with her usual dry wit, calling the name a sensible pick. Edward and Sophie were excited about the Alice reference, connecting it to their own family ties. Even distant relatives shared their thoughts on what this name could mean for the future of the monarchy. The meaning behind the message: a bridge between past and present. To understand why the name Rose Alice Diana is a great choice, let's look at the current situation with the monarchy. The royals face many pressures. Should they update their image or stick with tradition? Should they seem relatable or maintain their royal mystique? They need to show they still matter, especially when public skepticism about born-rich privileges is growing. Every decision, from clothing to causes and even baby names, carries meaning and could lead to controversy. The name Rose is deeply tied to English heritage. It represents national pride, linking back to the Tudor Rose that helped end civil wars and establish a powerful royal line under Henry VII. In a divided UK, with Brexit tensions, Scotland considering independence, Northern Ireland's fragile peace, and Wales asserting its identity, choosing this name feels like a subtle call for unity. William and Kate might be saying that their family and the monarchy can still bring people together. It's a bold choice, yet rooted in tradition. Alice has a different but significant meaning. It honors Philip's mother, Princess Alice of Battenberg, highlighting William's respect for his grandfather's legacy. Philip was the longest-serving royal consort, passing away in 2021 and still missed. Beyond that, Alice symbolizes the resilience modern royals need. She represents courage during difficult times, a willingness to help others, and genuine service beyond mere appearances. Her story, saving Jewish people in Greece during the Nazi occupation, has gained recognition recently, earning her the title Righteous Among the Nations from Yad Vashem. Including the name Alice connects the baby and the royal family with timeless values, kindness, bravery, and standing up for what is right. Diana's name adds emotional weight. Even 27 years after her death, she remains a significant figure. To many, she was the face of a royal revolution, warm, caring, and breaking from tradition to show genuine empathy. However, some view her legacy as a cautionary tale, warning against prioritizing feelings over facts and the challenges of media scrutiny. William has spent his life honoring her achievements while avoiding her mistakes. He tries to use the spotlight for good, as she did, but with boundaries to prevent controversy. He learned to connect with people and show genuine care for those in need, while also understanding that the royal institution requires certain limits to survive. The name Rose Alice Diana keeps her spirit alive for future generations, while embodying the hope of a new era. This choice is also a response to those who wanted to diminish Diana's memory after her passing. The family didn't often mention her. Charles with Camilla and the Queen stayed neutral, while only her sons kept her memory alive until Harry's departure complicated things. Now, Diana will always be remembered as a new princess focused on the future. However, a name doesn't dictate destiny. The real impact comes from raising the child with strong values and defining her role. Charlotte shows excellent potential for royal duties. George carries the weight of kingly responsibility, and Louis's story is still unfolding. With Rose as the fourth child, she might not face the pressure of the throne, but can play an essential supporting role. Kate understands this well, being the fourth child herself. She knows the challenges of family dynamics without media glare. She wants Rose to have opportunities outside royal duties, treating her life as an adventure rather than a prison. William shares this perspective but has concerns. Too much protection could hinder real connections, while too little could invite scandals. Striking the right balance will be a constant effort as she grows and the world changes. A future unwritten, the christening and beyond. 6 weeks after her birth, Princess Rose Alice Diana was baptized at St. James's Palace in the Chapel Royal. Close family members and godparents were present. The photos from the event showed a calm Rose in a historic lace gown held by Kate. William looked after George and Charlotte, while Louis peeked at his sister. The pictures showed a united royal family. As people wonder about Rose's future, her role in the royal family, her responsibilities, and the causes she might support, her parents want to guide her without pushing her too much. They know that being part of the royal family comes with responsibilities, and that being a princess involves serving others. Discussions about the future of the monarchy continue. Older people tend to support it, while younger ones seem more indifferent. Still, William and Kate connect well with the public by sharing a relatable family image, helping their children stay grounded amid media attention. Rose's birth shows a modern approach to royal life, where personal choices matter more than tradition. While her name is significant, she is her own person with the chance to shape her future. After her christening, William held Rose and promised to protect her, seeing her as their daughter first and foremost. As the Wales family grows, so does the story of the crown. Rose Alice Diana is not just a royal, she is simply Rose, and what she will contribute in the future remains to be seen. What do you think about Rose? Share your thoughts below. If you enjoyed this overview, please subscribe for more insights. Thank you for reading. Orei Samarsais.